Okay, guys. Okay. I have to figure this thing out. I don't understand it sometimes. It seems like I was trying to figure out how to get the chat where it used to be, and I don't know why it's not working. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? I have this mic on right now. I didn't turn the other mics on because I didn't want you guys to have that echo. Ow, that hurt. Let's see. I don't know how to turn it. Oh my God, Shaz, stop texting me. Hold on. Sorry if you're hearing that. I'm trying to figure out how to turn that off. How do I get to it? Sounds good. Okay. Let's see. I always forget how to. Oh, I think it's in settings. Here it is. Notify me. Okay, I think I got that problem. Shaz is texting, so I think she's probably wants me to come down. Take this off. My messages shouldn't even. Sometimes I do send stuff through here. Okay, I think the messages is off. We hear it way too loud and clear. What's up, Jay? Hey, Teeny. I don't think that silences the computer, though. I just turned off the notifications because sometimes I do send text messages from the computer, but I don't like them when they come in. How are you feeling, Donna? Hi, Shaz. Yeah, Shaz, when she texts like 2 words at a time. She says all I see on there on the preview is she's got new product coming in. Hello, Michael. What's up, Manda? Who else is on? What's up, Rhonda? Is Cat Chick here? Kelly? I haven't seen her yet. What's up, Dawn? Okay. Amanda's been cleaning her car all day. Better tomorrow have 2 doctor's appointments. Okay. Yeah, I worked on my audio actually a little bit earlier while I was doing research on how to do an audio for you. So I'm going to figure that out. So we'll do something live together, and I want to be able to record it at the same time. And that way I just email you the MP3 recording. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And then you would be able to play it right from your email or your phone or your computer. Sunset has the date. Oops. What's that mean? Okay. All right. right, so tonight we're going to do the journey. So we're gonna do the journey like we usually do. So for anybody that wasn't here in the beginning when we first started doing these, usually I spend about 3 weeks on a chakra. Solar plexus we did an extra week on, and the heart we've done a few extra weeks on, just because people had a lot of discord in the heart, and there's no point in moving on. We're not in a rush. We do sound therapy every week, so I don't want to rush it through. I like the idea of sweeping through the chakras, and we'll probably do that a couple times a year, sweep through the chakras and do this kind of thing to make sure everybody is clear. But the heart chakra has been really difficult for a lot of you. It was in the beginning it was really, really off, and I think the majority of us on the live had issues with the heart chakra. It's been getting better and better every week, and last week I was very pleasantly surprised that everybody went in tune very fast, which is good, because then we just kept playing the sound and layering the sound over and over to hit you, so it keeps that. So hopefully tonight we got a lot of that straightened out. So what we were doing is the first week we work on physical, the second week we work on like mental, and then the third week we work on emotional body. The emotional body in any of the chakras is always harder than the rest, so we do a journey when we do the emotions. Emotions are connected to water, so we usually do a journey to water somewhere. We did a couple little guided meditations with water with the heart, because the heart is mostly emotion. What you have to understand about the heart is the heart, its magnetic pull is 5,000 times the brain. So like people say the catchphrase, fake it till you make it, and think positively. And yes, that does help you, but you have to change it to the point where you feel it, because that's where all your power is. The brain, you can think positively all the time, but you have to start feeling it. The thing about the fake it till you make it thing is to try to disrupt and change the patterns in the brain, like the patterns of negative thinking. So the feeling is what you want to go for. Anything, and especially when you're manifesting it, you want to think about it, but you want to think about it so much so, use your imagination. Your imagination is one of your most valuable tools in this plane. So go into your imagination and think about it. Try to create as much detail about something you want to manifest, and think about it as much as you can, and get deep into it where you start putting details in it. Because when you start doing that and you just immerse yourself into that reality in your imagination, you will start to trigger the feeling part of it from your emotions. And you have to remember, your brain, if you're sitting there thinking about past, present, future, your brain is always on present. So if you go and think about something that happened in the past, your brain literally thinks that it's happening again. There has been lots of research and study. There's people that have pain in their body that should not have pain in their body. They've had like an accident 20 years ago, and something that was very, like, accidents that are very traumatic, that caused a lot of pain. People might have been in comas and went through a lot of rehabilitation for a long time, and it was extremely traumatic. Near-death experiences especially. So people will sit and think about it, think about the accident, or they have a fear now of getting in cars and things like that. So they're constantly thinking about it. And what happens when you start going into the past, into these traumas, your brain thinks that you're there again, and it starts sending signals to the body. So if you had a traumatic experience, say hypothetically you were involved with domestic violence and you had a partner that was very abusive physically, if you get out of that relationship and you sit at home and you think about that all the time, and maybe it makes you angry, it makes you sad, you know, and it upsets you and it was traumatizing and you relive that trauma over and over, your brain is literally sending signals to parts of the body and it's being traumatized over and over and over and over. Your brain doesn't know. And that's the same with the imagination. Okay, so when you go into your imagination, your brain does not understand, does not know. All the brain is there for is to process information. Your brain does not know that it's not in the present moment. And the more you can go into your imagination and picture your life the way you want it to be, you know, the more you're going to manifest that into your reality. It has no choice but to show up, because that is the pattern you create. It's, you guys manifest every day, but you're manifesting from a point of trauma, a point of past experience, and brain patterns. That's how you manifest. So it creates these feelings. Like a lot of people have issues with money, okay? And it's a lot of us, you know, especially older people, grew up in poverty. Like we, you know, there wasn't a lot of money when we were kids. It wasn't like the opportunities weren't there like they are now. You know, we were kind of well off, but we were far from rich. You know what I mean? We didn't have what a lot of kids have today. Like when my family got the first video game system for our household, that was huge, and we all took turns on it. You know, it's not like we all had it. You know, we didn't have TVs in our room. We didn't have any of that stuff. So, you know, a lot of us grew up in like survival patterns. You know, I remember my mother didn't let you put the heat above 64. She'd tell you go get a sweater on, stuff like that. So I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. There's like been an ongoing joke forever. It used to be on a lot of the sitcoms about touching the thermostat. But that trauma we have to learn how to release. And we got brought up to think that you had to just keep working hard to make something of yourself. And that's not really the key. The key is to you got to figure out what you really want first. And the experiences you go through start to show you what you want and what you don't want. Sometimes things look better. The grass looks greener on the other side of the fence, and you get over there and it's not what you want. So that's why it's good to go into your imagination and feel through things first to see if that's what you actually want. And then when you do, you repeat it over and over again. When I wanted to build Stardust, that's exactly what I did. I pictured Stardust, and I started picturing it over and over again. You know, I was meditating on a beach for 5 years. I didn't even have a job. I had no bank accounts. I was off grid for 5 years. I got, you know, most of you know, I got very, very ill. They didn't know what was wrong with me for 2 years. I was basically dying, you know, like a slow death. I had a surgery. They fixed the problem. Finally, they found what it was. They fixed the problem. And I just said, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with welding. I'm done with bartending and all that stuff. And as I laid in bed recovering from my surgery is when I got into Tesla, and Tesla led me into Wilhelm Reich, and Reich led me into, you know, all the stuff about energy. And I learned all this stuff, and I started reading like obsessively. I used to read through 5-6 books a week. And then I just didn't want to go back to work anymore. It's crazy. Like getting sick, it was basically the universe took me and threw me on my butt, because I used to make a lot of money, and you know, I had everything that I wanted. I worked really hard. I always worked 2 and 3 jobs. I was always having a side hustle on the side, and you know, everything was gone in a blink of an eye. I got sick, and it was gone really fast. So yeah, that just taught me, you know, that I did all that for basically nothing when it came down to it. You could have insurance and everything else, but insurance doesn't pay your rent, doesn't pay your electric bills and things like that, unfortunately. So you have to find what you love. Like right now, I do what I love. Whether it is going out and going shopping. You guys know I'm like a big kid when I go out and go shopping out at the gem shows with you guys. You know, because I just love looking at all the beautiful things and showing them to you. And I love doing sound therapy, and I love helping people with sound therapy. And I know it works because I've worked on over 1,200 people. and I see it. I see it every time I work on somebody in here. In the repeat of the customers and clients that I have had, you know, they always come back when they start to spiral with their energy. I prided myself with Stardust is trying to teach people how to stay in that alignment, so they didn't use sound therapy or Reiki or any of these things as crutches. I always teach them what's the matter after I go over and do a chakra healing or chakra tuning, and we find out what's wrong, and I explain to them what those chakras do, why it would be like that, what comes up in their energy. Sometimes things come up, sometimes things don't, but what comes up in their energy, and then I teach them how to keep it more aligned. And a lot of people got really good at it. Like I have clients that sometimes I don't see them for 18 months now. But that's a good thing because they're doing it themselves now. And, you know, things are always going to come up and happen. I see a lot of my clients around the holidays because their families drive them crazy. So it just happens. People get stressed out with money on the holidays and things like that. And you start to spiral. And you just need that reminder and that little boost. But that's just it. You have to love what you do. And that's the goal. So let's get into we're just going to let spirit kind of guide. You know, in the beginning, I was planning a lot of my sessions and planning what I was going to do, what kind of guided meditation and things like that. And I didn't like, when I did plan them, I didn't like the way they came out. Well, and when I had no idea what I was going to do and I let spirit take the wheel, they came out, it came out much better. So I'm going to get into the bowls, let the bowls start singing, let me start feeling out you guys and see where we go. We're going to take a journey to a body of water. So you want to connect with that. If you, I know we do have, one or two people that have a hard time visualizing. So if you have that hard time visualizing, if there's anybody on that's new and you have a hard time visualizing, then connect with it. You know what the ocean looks like, you know what it smells like, you know what I mean, you know things like that. So use your other senses. We'll have the rain stick going, so you at least have the water sound in the background. You close your eyes and just kind of immerse yourself into that water sound. So that's it. And we're going to go on a nice journey. We're going to wash away all that trauma, any kind of blocks in here. I think we did a good job moving the blocks in the heart. I really think we did. Last week, it was really, you guys really went into tune really fast. So I was really happy about that. Man. All right, so we're going to get started. Adjust your earpieces. We're going to start out with the gong. I'm going to take my shoes off, get a good connection, take my keys off. Okay. All right, let me just check the sounds. All right, we're all set. Picture yourself, you pulled over on a highway and there's a beautiful view that goes down the valley. And you're just sitting at the top of that ledge and looking down over the valley and seeing a river of water. I want you to close your eyes in your imagination, look down into that valley, and take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. We're going to take a deep breath. We're going to hold it. We're going to release. Ready? Hold it. Release. cleansing breaths. Get ready for another deep breath. Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. One more time. Nice deep breath in. You're standing on the edge of that road, on the edge of that ledge, or the guardrail in front of you. You're looking over a beautiful valley, beautiful river, and you just tilt your head back, close your eyes, listen for those birds, feel the sun on your face, feel the wind through your hair. Nice deep breath in. Hold it. Let it purify. Release. Make sure you release all that air. Do it one more time. I want to use, something's telling me to use these chimes. Again, you're at the edge of that ledge. It's peaceful. All the trees are in bloom. It's the perfect day out. You're going to take a nice deep breath in. Take in that nature. Hold it. Release. Make sure you get all that air out of your lungs. Take some nice cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Connect with nature, connect with the trees. Take in all the beauty that you're surrounded in. I want you to look over to your right and notice that there's a nice trail that goes down, zigzags down that valley. I want you to walk towards it. I want you to feel those rocks underneath your feet as you walk down the trail. You see roots that are exposed of the trees that you step over. You hear the birds. You hear the crickets. Just connect with nature. Connect with the trees. Feel your pulse start to slow down as you get grounded and connected in nature. walking down. Walk that trail. It's going to bring you right to the water. By the water, you're looking through an opening arc in the leaves and the trees, and you can see the river. And in front of you is just a kind of like a pool in front of you where the water pools up and the current's not so strong in the river. You take your shoes off. And you start to put your feet into the water. Feel how purifying that water is. Watch the river flow. Take a few more steps into the water. I want you to use your senses, and I want you to imagine your totem animal standing behind you. Everybody's going to have a different totem. But just turn around and look on the shoreline. And think about what totem you see standing there. Remember that animal. That animal has a message for you. Now I want you to look over your left shoulder and look on the shoreline. And standing there is going to be one of your ancestors. It could be somebody that passed in this life or somebody that passed in a past life. It could be generations old or only a generation old. Somebody that's passed over. Somebody that's going to be there to guide you and help you release. I want you to nod your head and smile. And I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you to walk further into the water. And I want you to start to submerge your body into the water and sit down. There might even be a rock right there if you want to sit on a rock right in the water that maybe is only down 5 or 6 inches. You sit on the rock so you can enjoy the water up to your waist and relax into it. You hear the water running in the back. Just take in all that scenery. Start to move your shoulders around a little bit. Relax right into that. I want you to picture an egg, or you're in a sphere or an egg, whatever you feel most comfortable in. You want something kind of with rounded edges so things can flow. And inside that space that you put around yourself, it's a beautiful, beautiful emerald green. You take some cleansing breaths and breathe in that green, beautiful emerald green air, that heart chakra energy. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I want you to take your oils, if you have them next to you. Usually when we journey, we use our oils. We should have lit our candle in the beginning. If you want to, put a little of that oil in the palm of your hands, and I want you to rub your hands together. Keep breathing in that green, beautiful emerald green. If you want to put your candle between your hands and roll it between your hands with the oil on it and then light it, and bring in the fire element, please do. Be your green candle. Candle, take a moment and stare into the flame and set your intentions to release your heart chakra, release all your traumas, release all your doubts, release anything negative that you feel about self, all the criticisms. Tonight we feel the true divinity of our heart chakras. together and feel the friction. That's your energy. Rub them. You can rub back and forth, or rub in circles. Your energy will really start coming. And then I want you to take your dominant hand and I want you to place it on your heart. Place it over your heart, dominant hand. I want you to feel that heat and that energy going into the heart after you just got your energy going. I want you to think about what has made you have your self-doubts or what you criticize yourself about. I want you to bring those thoughts to the surface of your mind. And I want you to set the intention right now that you are going to release those. It's time to let go. They most likely came from someone else telling you something. Most likely did not come from you. Feel your heartbeat and just hear it. Hear it right inside your mind. That's the sound of your magnet. That's what gives you life. Be thankful for it, the physical aspect of it. It's your rhythm. It holds your vibration. It directs your energy. That you brought to the surface, that holds you back and blocks your chakra, your heart chakra. I want you to pull your hand, I want you to pull it out of your chest. I want you to start to make a fist and grab at your chest with your dominant hand over your heart. I want you to start to close it, and I want you to take it out. Picture it being sucked right into your hand, into the center of your hand. And I want you to pull that out from your chest, and I want you to put your hand down into the water, and then open your hand and let it go. Wave your hand back and forth in the water. Wash it all away. If you start to feel emotional, let it go. If you feel that need to cry, that's a purification process. Go ahead and do that. Let it go. Let those feelings go inside. They do not serve your highest and greatest good. They're not who you are. Let's take a nice deep breath. I want you to put your hand back to your heart. I want you to take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. You ready? Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Release all of that. Let all that air go out from your lungs. Release it all till you have to gasp. You want to get rid of that energy. Get rid of that criticism. Get rid of those doubts. Let it all go. We're going to take another nice deep breath. Ready? Deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Nice. We're going to do, for anybody that's here that's new, we're going to do a really heavy cleanse for breath. So what we do is we take 3 deep breaths really fast, like that. And then on the 4th one, you're going to go all the way in. You're going to hold it. You're going to let that energy purify. And then you're going to release. And you're going to release everything that's inside your lungs. So let's do a nice deep, deep breath. We're going to get the bowls going. So you're going to do 3 quick, deep breaths. Then the long one. Ready? Hold it. Release. Okay, take some cleansing breaths. Relax for a minute. I don't want anybody to get dizzy. much more in tune than when we started. Okay, we're going to take one more. We're going to do a nice, just one deep breath again. And get the bowls going. Nice deep breath in. Ready? Hold it. Release. Next, I want you to connect with a form of grief that you feel in your heart chakra. It could be a grief of the loss of something or someone. It could even be the grief of the loss of an old version of you. And I want you to bring that to the front of your thoughts. I want you to put your hand on your heart. Whatever it is, whether it's someone or it's you, a part of you that you lost, or it's something very important to you that you lost, I want you to take a minute and I want you to picture it in your mind, and I want you to honor it. Honor that person, whether it's you or someone else. If it's something you lost, sometimes people are attached, they lose their family home or something that they built. You picture it and honor it. And you have to keep in the back of your mind, when it comes to all of us, there are going to be versions of ourselves that emerge from our circumstances, and we change and we evolve. And sometimes when we do that, we ascend up and become a different version of ourselves, we go through a grieving period of the person we were before. Because a lot of times the person that we were before suffered traumas, and we worked ourselves through them, and we literally become proud of ourselves for working through those traumas. And then when we evolve and we feel that we lost that part of ourselves, we don't ever just honor it and understand that that part of ourselves is still a part of us. It's the part of us that got us to the evolutionary part. And if it's someone that you grieve, you have to keep in mind that there is no death. There is only life. Energy can't die. Everything lives on. We just change form, change dimension. We return to source, we heal, and we come out for another journey. Our loved ones are just in the next room. The pets that we have are just in the next room. If we bring our vibrations up high enough, we can literally spend time with them. Now I want you to take that person or yourself, that whatever you're picturing for the grief, and I want you to close your fist again and grab it out of that heart energy. And I want you to kiss your hand in honor of that, whether it is self or a thing that you built, that you lost, or if it's a person that you grieve, whatever it is that your heart is grieving, I want you to kiss your hand in honor of it. I want you to send your love to it. And I want you to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Now put your hand down in the water and let it go with the current. Open your hand, move it around, purify that energy. You are not sending the person away or yourself away. You're honoring it and you're purifying it so it doesn't affect your heart chakra anymore. You're honoring that part, which is making it a part of your heart that is for your highest and greatest good and not an obstruction to your heart chakra. Take some cleansing breaths. I want you to rub your palms together again. Get your energy going. Do it in a circular. Get your energy going. If you feel the emotions, let them go. Let them go. That's the sign of your purification. Your tears purify. It's water, it's salt water. It's purifying your energy. Keep rubbing your palms together. And then take your dominant palm and put it over your heart. Picture the water starting to get a little more aggressive. You have waves starting to lap up onto your stomach, your lower chest. It's starting to hit the solar plexus. Just feel the purification of that water hitting you. Take a nice deep breath. If there's anything left that you need to release, I want you to bring that to your forefront again. Keep your hand on your heart. If there's anything left inside that needs to be released, I want you to bring that up. We're going to take a nice deep breath. I want you to release that. Ready? Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. Release. Make sure you release all of that air. Sound beautiful. You're very much in tune right now. You're doing a really good job letting go of things. Go. The water level is starting to rise up now. The water's up to your chest. Your heart chakra is totally immersed in the water, and you can start to feel the current. It's not too strong, but you can feel the current pushing and pulling on your body, okay? Current's getting a little stronger. I want you to take a nice deep breath, and you're going to let everything go into the current. Let your sorrows go. Let your grief go. Let all your self-doubts go. Ready? Take a nice deep breath. Hold it. Release. That was a nice release in the bowl. That's good. Good job, guys. Beautiful. Once you do it again, that water, that current is getting a little stronger. It's hitting your body. It's pushing on your chest. It's pulling on the sides. Let it strip all that negative energy, all that blockage, everything and anything that no longer serves your highest and greatest good. Okay, you ready? You're going to take a deep breath in. Hold it. Release. That was another release. I could feel another one in the bowl. I can hear it. Come on, guys. Let it go. You're not here taking care of yourself spiritually and energetically because you're not good enough. You're here because you're ascending, and you know that you're something more, and you're here to step into that divine power. You are a powerful, beautiful, eternal light being. That's what you really are. This world made you believe different. You just got to get your mojo back. Start remembering. You do remember, that's why you guys are here. Let's take another deep breath in, okay? I want you to release all that doubt. That's what I feel like somebody's holding on to, or multiple people are holding on to, is some doubts about themselves. You are enough. You are the definition of love and ascension. You are enough. Ready? Take a nice deep breath. Hold it. Release. There's still more. I can hear it in the bowl. Release all that air. Make sure you release it. Let it go. What are you holding on to it for? Stop holding on to that. Stop holding on to that doubt of self. You have to get that pattern to stop in the brain. Set the ego to the side and connect with spirit. You connect with spirit, you use ego to operate in this dimension. Okay, let's take another deep breath. Ready? Hold it. Get rid of it. Release it. Release all that air. Keep going. There's still something more in that bowl. You guys hold on to that stuff. It's like poison. let that vibration take over and change that pattern. Ready? We're going to take another deep breath. Nice deep breath in. Hold it. Release. That's what I want to hear. Let it go. Let it go. Let your tears go. Purify it. Get rid of it. I want you to start saying in your mind right now, I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry and thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry and thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry and thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry and thank you. I love you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry and thank you. Honor your heart. Honor your love. Honor yourself. Honor your divinity, your power. Honor your uniqueness. Much better. We're going to do another release. Just taking a couple cleansing breaths. Now I want you to take a nice deep breath. Hold it. Release. Get into that sound. Listen to that sound. Release all that air. Job. That's it. Release it. Take some cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. I want you to step down or get off of that rock that you're sitting on. And I want you to go deeper into the water. I want you to put your head back and go underneath the water. And then bring your face back up. Feel the sun on your face. Feel the purification in your body. Feel the current taking away all of your sorrows and all of your doubts and all of your grief and all of your pain and all of your trauma. Let the current take it. I want you to go under again. Come back up. Put your face up to the sun. Feel the warm rays. One more time. Dunk your head down in the water. Put your head back, come back up. Feel that sun on your face. It's a new beginning, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. Now is the only time. The past is gone. Can't change it. Those that we have lost and grieve are those today that we honor and love and bring into our heart forever. We don't lose their love. We don't lose their energy. We continue to raise our vibration to become closer to them. You to start walking back out of the water. As you're walking up to the shore, I want you to scan the shore and see your animal there again. Remember the animal that you see. That's the animal that's going to help you with your heart chakra. I want you to look that animal up tomorrow. Print out a picture of that animal. Carry it around with you. That animal is going to remind you every day that you are love, you are source. You are powerful and beautiful and perfect in every way. You're a unique energy imprint, and there is nobody else on this earth like you. The earth and this dimension needed you and your energy for a reason. Look for your ancestor. Nod your head. Pick up your shoes and keep your feet on the ground in the dirt. Take some nice cleansing breaths. Leave that all behind now. Start walking back up the mountain. Just feel the difference in your cells, in your body, in your muscles, in your tissues. Feel how much tension left with everything you've been holding on to. You've been carrying all that baggage and that weight. and you just let it all go into the current. Focus on that sound a little bit. Hear the difference in the bowl from when we started. You can almost hear the bowls purring. That's a layered sound with 432 F note to bring harmony to the heart, connect with the earth and your natural rhythms. And then layered into that is a 639 bowl frequency to set the frequency in your heart. Listen to the purr. That's your alignment. That's the sound of your alignment. Your hearts are in harmony, and the frequency is proper. You guys sound beautiful. Sound, bring you back, ground you to the earth. How do you guys feel? Little green cottage, who's that? Hi, Blondie. Feeling good? Good. Who's Little Green Cottage? Who is that? I don't know that screen name. It must be somebody we know. That was a really good session. Really good session. I gotta take these off. That was much better with those over my ears. I could hear everything. Tired but good. Lots of release again. Good, Manda, you need that. You need that. I fell asleep and let my subconscious take me where I needed to go. That's awesome. That is awesome, Blondie. That's what you got to do. I mean, I do the guided because Some people have a hard time getting there and getting the mind to shut down, and sometimes just through the being guided, they'll go off their own way, and that's what you're aiming for. Like, you basically don't even want to hear me anymore. You want your subconscious to take over because you'll know what to do. It's great when you actually fall asleep and you're listening to it, because your subconscious is taking in the frequency, your body's taking it in, and your body is in the least resistant time. Well, my frequencies might fix your heart, Amanda, but sometimes they don't work on cars. Oh, man, you guys sound beautiful. Did you guys hear the purr in the bowl? I love when that happens. I love that. It sounds like an animal, like in an African forest, going. Yeah. I'm gonna give you guys. I know some people probably fell asleep, but maybe they'll go back and listen. I'll tell them there's homework at the end. How about that? I want you guys to kind of do like some kind of little ritual, and I want you to grab like any kind of jar, and I want you to write down all of the stuff that you released tonight, and I want you to put it in a jar. And I want you to, if there's something you need to let go, maybe it's a part of you that you need to let go. Maybe you need to put something personal in that jar, or, just someone or something that you lost, or even a part of you, and put it in the jar. And then I want you to go outside and bury that jar. So don't obviously get some big old gallon jar. Get a small jar. Write down what you want to release, and you can even write yourself a note and tell yourself that you're letting it go, and then bury that into the backyard, or bury it wherever you want, really, and let the earth purify all that. Yeah, the sound, I've really been working on the audio and the gain, and it's you hear every little sound. Cool. I've been working on the audio system, and it's basically just getting the gain right, and I think we got it. I had those earphones that were over the ear, so it canceled out. I could hear everything through the monitor much better tonight, including myself, and it helps me to control my bowls, because those bowls are very powerful. They put off, like if I play them too loud, it'll distort too, which I was having problems with in the beginning because I'm not used to that. I'm used to using those power bowls like swords with people, but you can't do that into the audio. So I've been using my intention more than anything, but keeping control of the sound and the frequencies. So the control has been getting much better. It'll just get getting better and better. I am gonna get some kind of monitor to put over there so I can see, because somebody had put hearts up, and I was like, oh no, I hope that's not stop signs, because you guys throw up stop signs if there's something happening with the sound or something like that. It is much better now though that I can hear the sound myself. Oh, cool. Little Green Cottage, who are you? I don't know that screen name. Who's hiding behind that screen name? You. Yeah, the audio is getting really good. It's getting really good. Yeah, animals are hard. Animals are hard. I have right over there on my altar is my Abigail, my Abby girl. We're gonna be on YouTube more and more. We're trying to get to 500 we're trying to get up to 500 so we can do the subscription thing like we do on Patreon. I did make it public tonight to give a little awareness of what we want to do on this channel. So if anybody ends up watching this and watching it to the end, please subscribe to our channel, because once we get enough, we'll start doing weekly just like we do on Patreon. I haven't been on TikTok in a while. I'm glad to see you on YouTube. Oh, that's great. We want to move. I've been trying to. If we get up to that 500 on YouTube, we can start doing a lot more over here. I'm going to definitely be doing the sound therapy. I'm looking into doing podcasts, and I'd love to move the crystal shopping over here. I think it's a good platform. I think it's a very stable platform. TikTok has just been a lot of problems lately. All my accounts are restricted. I have a brand new sound account that I didn't do anything on. It's already restricted. I have no idea why. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is. It's somebody that knows us. I'm just not sure who it is. Yeah. Yeah, there is a lag, but I don't know if there is, because you can use your phone on YouTube too, and it might be different, and there might be more of a lag right now because we're going through Patreon. So, like, think about it. I'm using software for my audio system that is going into YouTube, and then the YouTube is going into Patreon. So that's probably where the extra lag is coming from. This is the first time I've seen. Oh, cool. Oh, Care Bear. Care Bear. Nice to see you over here, honey. Yeah, we do have on Patreon. Right now you can still, like, we go live every Monday on Patreon. It's $10 a month, so it's $2.50 a week, and we do the sound therapy every Monday. That is that's our VIP. So, and I offer that to all the people on TikTok, because once we get to 500 subscribers on YouTube, we are going to, that's where we're going to do all subscriptions. But anybody from TikTok that wanted to do it through Patreon, we're going to leave that open until we get YouTube up and going. And if you wanted to subscribe over there, you'd be in the VIP. Like when we make T-shirts for the Sound of Stardust, we're gonna give everybody over there T-shirts. We gave them all chakra packs, so you get all the perks over on Patreon. Once we get up to 500 here, then we're gonna do the subscription over here. We're going to do an introductory subscription, but the Patreon subscription is never going to change. It's $10 a month. It's going to stay that way. If you are interested, you can go to the Sound of Stardust at Stardust Social over on Patreon. Oh, it's been working out pretty good. Whew. And we've taken a lot of time and got the audio set up. I put a whole system in here. Okay. Yeah, as soon as we get to 500, we will have the subscriptions here too. I wanted to do like a little, we did like one live, I think, on here for sound therapy, maybe like 2 chakras ago. But I wanted to do it, something told me to do it tonight. So maybe you're the reason why. So anybody watching, anybody that does watch this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can get up to 500 people. All right, guys, I am gonna head home. We have a DCF inspection tomorrow. The adoption's gonna be coming up soon. I think we got pretty much all our paperwork done. I know there's one more thing I have to get done for her tomorrow. I'll get that done. We have to, but they have to do monthly inspections of the house. And little Maddie girl's gonna be ours. It's awesome. She's doing great. All right, guys. I love you so much. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you on tomorrow night. Tomorrow night on TikTok. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I love you guys. I love you. I love you more, Blondie. All right. Have a good night, guys.